Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. This is entertainment. Enjoy. Today I'm looking at surge battery metals. Let's see. They no dividend. They explore and engage in the acquisition of mineral properties. So lithium. They operate in Nevada. They're not making any money right now. A lot of long-term assets compared to liabilities. So if we go to the news, there it is. So they report lots of critical minerals in their Nevada project. So that is optimistic. I've got two analysts calling this a strong buy. So right now we're at 17 cents. And so one's 80 cents and one's $2.85. Let's get to the chart. All right, so here is our weekly chart. There's really not enough data for a monthly, and we've got our two major channels here. And this weekly gap up here that would like to get filled. That's way up there. Okay, so we've been in this downward channel. We're at the bottom of this longer channel. Our midpoint line is very solid. Let me get rid of that channel. You can see our point of control lines are this black line here and this black line here. So shorter term, longer term, and we're below them both. If I go to the daily, you can see our point of controls, short, medium, is up at 24 cents. And then long term up here at 28. So those are interesting reference points. Let me hide these and let's get to the weekly again and our moving average ribbons. So you can see our moving averages came together and took off, broke up. These two came together and then we broke down. So we've broke down through them all, and now we're beneath them all, and we're looking to bounce up here and bring these together and make a run. If I go to the daily, you can see that right now we're bouncing off the 100-day and breaking down. We're getting through the 50-day and bouncing off the 100. I'd like to see it bounce up. We got two gaps here on the daily right above us, and I'd like to see us get up here and play with this 200-day line. Now I'm going to put these ribbons away and go back to the weekly. Okay, so if I look at my fib retracement from this level to this level, we have really nice lines here. So there's our 382, here's our 0.5, 0.618, 786, and the 1 is kind of bracketing where we're moving. It almost reached down to 1272, but you're right here. If I put our profile in here, volume profile, can see that we have a lot of volume here. Let me take these out again. And let me take this guy out and go on the weekly. Oh, this is way out here. Okay. So if I go back far enough, our point of control is below us, which is right around our 1272. So we could bang down there and head back up. We almost did. But if I move this forward, you can see our point of control moves right up to us where we're at now. But then it drops back down again. And then here we are. All right. So now, I feel like this is a good retracement. We got lots of points of control. I don't see volume going up, but this is pretty small. If I go to the daily, yeah, volume's pretty flat down here. Back to the weekly. Now let's look at get rid of this, our fib extension. And if I say that this is the bottom here, and this is the top, and I retrace back down to this bottom, our lines work out pretty nicely. So the 382 has a lot of action, really sets up nice here. The 0.5 again is nice. 618 is nice. I don't know about that 786, and the 1 is where it is. But that's reasonable, making me think that this is a good place to be. If I pull it all the way back here, this also works out real nicely, where we actually got to. So we could come back down here. We could get rocking. We got earnings coming out on the 26th, so we've got some time. Let's look at our weekly here with our RSI Bollinger strategy, and we have gotten down below our moving average. This is weekly. Money flow index is up positive. Stochastics is almost oversold. And no trend on the ADX. If I go to the daily, we're at the bottom of our Bollinger Band, but we've been there a while. So just starting to creep up. Money flow is down in the short term. Stochastics is down, and we're saying no trend. So really neutral right now. On the weekly, I've got some buy signals here. It's a parabolic SAR and a super trend strategy. So we're in buy, and we got a buy here. Earnings were a surprise up, but it's still losing money. If we look at our RSI, it's still trying to get to the midpoint. This is real neutral looking. So I'd like to see something indicate that we're ready to move up a little better. So on the daily, I got 2 cells up here, right in the middle on the RSI, right in the middle, everything's in the middle. So definitely something to keep an eye on, and just remember these forecasts. So they got a lot of money in the ground that they're going to be trying to get out. So I think this could be a good opportunity, but this is a risky play. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Bye.